Not only do I have the honour of being the chairman of the Kent Battle of Britain Museum at Hawkinge, but last year I was made the chairman of the Westland Whirlwind fighter project, and that is the ambition that we're achieving at the moment. It's the remanufacture of a Westland Whirlwind fighter. Currently, we're very fortunate to have Peter Smith, our head engineer, manufacturing the cockpit and nose section, and that is nearing completion. I had a meeting with the team last night, and we anticipate that the actual Westland Whirlwind will be here for late May this year, which will be the nose and cockpit section. Peter's finished the manufacturing of it out of aluminium, and as far as we know, to original spec. You can actually eventually be able to sit in the seat and actually ratchet it up and down. That's how perfect the build is. But it should be arriving late May. Last year we were very lucky to acquire these two Peregrine engines. They originate off the first production machine, P6966, which was lost on the 7th of August 1940, hence the museum's interest in the project and in the aircraft. The Westland Whirlwind, I think it was 8 of these aircraft flying with number 263 Squadron during the Battle of Britain. They were up in Scotland, but had there been invasion happened, they'd have been brought down literally to use the 4 cannons in the nose to cannon fire the invasion beaches as the German troops came ashore. I say these were lost on the 7th of August 1940. There's only 305 Peregrines ever built, and there's only 2 known surviving samples anywhere in the world, and they're both here at the museum, both from the same aircraft. Quite often it's mentioned, why do they not put Merlin engines in the aircraft? It basically comes down, a lot of it is to the actual height of the aircraft and the propeller blades. When it landed, on a heavy landing, the propeller blades' tips were only inches away from the ground. Had it had a bigger engine and bigger blades, that wouldn't be possible. So that's one of the reasons why it stayed with the Peregrine, which was an uprated Kestrel engine, with very rare exhibits. There are also, say, from May, we hope around about the 22nd of May, the cockpit section will be coming in just behind these engines, and this will be a little corner devoted to the Westland Whirlwind fighter. Peter, once he's finished that, we're going to be moving on to the fuselage. We've got the skins already produced by Airframes Assemblies on the Isle of Wight. We hope that'll be manufactured during the course of the summer of this year, and then Peter will be working onto the tail. He's already started doing some of the tail wheel castings for the project. So if you visit the museum, over the coming years, you'll gradually see this Western Whirlwind appearing before you in sections as it's built. So we'll have the nose and cockpit section in May, fuselage hopefully by the end of the year, hopefully the tail sometime next year, maybe the year after, then the centre section, wings. We won't unfortunately be having engines because, as I say, there's only 2 known surviving anywhere in the world, and these are the 2 examples here, but otherwise it will be as close to an original Western Whirlwind as possible.